Your favorite Marites duo is in the studio. After a major BFF falling out, these two reunite to create a podcast. The hosts of Say Wuht podcast, singer-songwriter, mental health and alopecia awareness advocate Abby Asistio, and comedian and host Gee Canlas join us in the Hangout. Beautiful day, Abby and Gee. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
I love it, Marites duo.
Oo nga eh.
Yeah, and
Perfect.
Sorta like that.
We really had to say what? Kailangan ganun na pagsabi nung ano.
I love how you said it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've been friends for the longest time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and now you have, kasi nagka-falling out kayo, we'll talk about that later, and then you reunited and came out with this brand new podcast, relatively new.
Yeah,
diba? Yeah, let's talk about that. What's it all about? What's Say Wuht all about?
Actually, anything that makes you go say what.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, pretty much, things that are from our point of view, we would like to think na in our years of existence, meron na rin kaming na-gather na little nuggets of wisdom and kalokohan at the same time.
Kalokohan is the most important
Oh, the
part.
kalokohan sa
Yeah.
is the best part actually. And
Yes.
then when you put the honesty together, talagang it feels so refreshing. But syempre, we're in an age wherein we can say that, naalala nyo dati that, oh, have you heard my mixtape? It felt like everyone had it.
Yeah.
And now it feels like everyone has this podcast. But what made you
Yeah.
decide to go, okay, let's try this. Let's try making a podcast together, Abby.
Yeah, because Say What has been ongoing since we were, well, I would say kids. Kasi
Yeah.
mga
We
nene
were
pa kami
kids.
when we started the YouTube show. So we would do skits, ganyan, funny stuff. Pero after years of, maturing, having our own path, she's a mom now, parang we wanted to revive Say What, but in a show na mas makakapag-real talk kami as
Yeah.
kung sino na kami ngayon.
Yeah.
And may relevant topics na kami that a lot of people would be able to relate to.
And in one of your episodes, you talked about yung falling out yung dalawa, which I really cannot imagine because I know that you two have been friends for like the longest time.
Yeah.
Diba? So let's
18
talk
years,
about
I think.
that. At bakit ba kayo nagkaroon ng falling out?
Nagdebo na yung friendship ninyo.
I know.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Nagdibo na yung friendship.
At ang celebration, naggawa tayo ng
Oo,
podcast.
podcast. Yeah. I think it really just in a nutshell kasi ang daming you'll have to watch the podcast for the
Yeah.
nitty-gritty. But there really comes a time na parang akala nyo you do things together as besties, pareho kayo ng interest, pareho kayo ng goals. But then eventually nagkakaroon kayo ng fork. Pareho kayo ng iba ng nagdireksyon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because of that, we
So,
stopped.
yeah, basically there was an opportunity for the both of us to do. And then at that time, kasi I was starting my singing career. So
Okay.
parang following that path that I thought was for me, but it would compromise the professional path that we have together. So hindi kami nagkaintindihan initially because parang syempre for her, we started this together. Let's finish it. Let's do all these things. But if there was that other direction that I wanted to take, nagkaiba kami ng choice.
Okay.
So from there, I guess 2 years was enough then for us to realize na it doesn't have to, parang us being friends doesn't mean that we have to do all things together
Yeah.
or make the same decisions, share
Or have the same taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, nung nag-reconnect kami, na-realize namin, parang okay pa rin naman yung dynamics and
Yeah,
chemistry
okay.
namin together.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were able to rise above the differences.
So doon sa 2 years na yun, as in you were not talking to each other.
Not at
Wow.
all.
Oh
We
my
hated
gosh.
each other.
Wow.
Like, when people
Oh, that's
would
a
say,
strong word.
That's a strong
Hated
word.
each other.
Hated.
Like when people would say, nakakasama mo pa ba si G? As in, what? Voldemort.
Wait, sorry,
Don't
nabibingi ako. I can't hear.
That's so good.
Yeah, but we could laugh about it now.
Yeah, pero dati.
Pero dati talagang hate.
G, how would you describe those 2 years?
Those 2 years for me, I actually doon ako nag-wave. I was in radio with Anne. Na-discover ko yung other people around our circle and even outside. So, when we actually reconnected as friends, ang daming chika after. Oh, kamusta ka na? Ano nangyari? Ito, ganyan. So, I guess it was still good pa rin for the both of us.
Yeah. And we realized that there were some things that were petty. Na parang,
Oo.
yun na yung pinag-awayan natin. Yun yung naging cause ng
Yeah.
FO natin. Parang ang dami na nating realization sa buhay na hindi natin gagamitin yun para end ng friendship.
So you replaced Abby with Anne for 2 years, and this is actually a confrontation, Anne.
Actually, Anne.
Actually, Anne, we have things to say.
But I should say, si Abby,
Mag-stutter bigla,
si
oh.
G, si G,
it's okay.
the fans, the listeners loved her on Wave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Such a fun 2 years, actually.
Oh, yeah. 2 years was just really too short. But I'm curious, paano nag-start yung reconnection nyo?
Yeah.
Well, so with her being in Wave and
Sino
doing
unang
her
tumawag
own-
to her?
Well, it's me. But it was because of a major decision I had for my own path naman. Kasi
Okay.
I'm an alopecia awareness advocate.
Yes.
So in 2012, I decided to remove all the hats and the wigs to come out bald. Sabi ko, I don't wanna hide anymore. This is me. Maybe I should reconnect with that person na I hated. Parang wala na, fresh start. Wala na mga sama ng loob. Wala na mga
Okay.
bitterness. So I reached out to her and I said, I'm making this decision. It would mean a lot if you would come because you were a big part of my life.
Yeah.
Also. Kasi nung mga times na hindi pa alam ng mga tao na kalbo ako, I would wear a wig. Siya yung, kunyari sa Boracay, she would shield
yeah.
me from people na natanggal yung hair ko. Tapos talagang, alam mo yun, napagdaanan natin yun eh.
Actually, ngayon naalala ko that she was, just really quick, she was doing the bouncy house, tapos yung wig fell
Correct.
out. So
Yeah.
I jumped in front of the camera. I'm like, look at me!
Yeah. While I was picking my wig.
Oh,
that's sweet.
bestie.
Yeah, so yung mga ganung bagay na she was there during that moment. I want her to be with me sa next season na I'm already embracing what makes me different and my uniqueness. So, yun na, we started to, it wasn't easy, hindi naman agad-agad na close na kami agad. And that was one thing that we discussed in the podcast also na sometimes, you know, you would feel na, okay, let's be open and let this other person in doesn't mean back to normal
Or
na
pwede
or
kayo maging close
kayo
ulit.
agad.
Kasi sometimes hindi naman talaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Pero Abby, when she actually showed up, how did
I
that
didn't.
make you?
She didn't
Oh, she didn't show up.
She didn't show up, but
Harsh naman.
pero feeling ko nga
Shit!
excuse lang niya yun na, sorry, I can't go. Feeling ko ayaw lang din niya talaga.
No, but sinundutan ko naman.
Parang hindi ka pa ready ba nun?
No, I genuinely had work.
Okay.
But then I said, I can't go. But I'm open to coffee.
Yeah.
Mag-coffee tayo,
Okay,
ganun.
okay.
So, nung nagkita kami sa McDo, Marcos Highway,
Very particular, ha? Okay.
pasok ako. Pagpasok ko, meron, hi.
Yeah. Hindi pa yung super, oh my gosh, I miss you. Siyempre nakaka-nervous din yung confrontation after 2 years, diba? So it
So,
was a
parang-
nervous energy.
Oo. Pero both of us really wanted to hash it out.
Yeah.
Hash it out. Pero I think I speak for the both of us when I say na ayoko lang ng baggage.
Okay.
So, okay na yon. Let's just let it go, whatever. So, nung naging close kami ulit, honestly, talagang hindi siya planado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hindi siya
And I
forced.
think the friendship becomes stronger, no? Pag kunwari may pinagdaanan kayong ganong klaseng
Yeah.
challenge or
Yeah.
struggle, and then you were not talking for 2 years, and then when you finally reconnect, diba? It makes the
Yeah.
friendship tougher.
Yeah.
Diba?
Actually, naging standard ko siya with my other friendships in a sense na kami nga ni G, napagdaanan namin yung hate na level, okay lang, kaya pa namin ma-fix yung ano. So ngayon, pag meron din kaming mga sariling disagreement or we're going through some issues now, I would be like, no, we've gone through the worst.
Yeah,
I think.
true.
All right, I mean, now you're doing a podcast together at yung content nyo is your friendship. And your takes and all of that together. When we take a look at the way that you curate your experiences that you show and you share, because again, it's so honest, and especially you, Abby, you're being honest, especially with your alopecia awareness, is always such a big talking point. Pero when you actually talk about what we're gonna put out sa podcast, how does that go about? Kasi it's hard to just say, oh, let's just go out there and just record. You have to
Yeah.
sort
You
of
have to
plan it
plan
out.
it.
Oo.
Kami kasi, I mean, we're all relatively updated with what's on your FYP,
Yeah.
what's on the news or whatever. And in between those times na nag-air kami, syempre naiipon yung mga gusto nating pag-usapan to. Or,
Yeah.
Gets.
alam mo yun, gusto ko tong pag-usapan dun. So, when we're not taping, when we're not shooting, I list it down. she does the same as well. And then pag pre-prod na kami, doon na namin pinag-uusapan what are the topics that most people can relate to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paano pag hindi kayo nag-disagree over, certain
Kung nag-agree
topics?
kayo,
Oh.
too much.
No, actually, wala pa naman.
Meron tayong na nag-agree, meron na disagree.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think what makes the show Say Wuht then, other than parang, they said that, it's really more of real talk in a sense na pagkasama mo yung friends mo, yung mga bagay na hindi mo masasabi in public.
Yeah.
Or you wouldn't like others to hear that's coming from you. Yun yung we are able to candidly talk about our opinions and what we think about certain topics.
Has something surprised you about each other while doing the podcast? Like yung mga take nyo, yung mga approach nyo on certain things?
Actually, hindi naman surprise, pero more on, ang lalim pala minsan ng ng tingin niya sa isang bagay. Kasi minsan puro kalokohan yung mga pinag-usapan.
Mas nafe-flesh out.
Nafe-flesh out yung mga opinions. Yun siya.
Okay, if you could, like cross over and with another podcast host, di ba? Parang magkaroon ng
Collab.
podcast crossover,
Yeah.
di ba? Who would you, choose? Tayo raw, Pao.
No, wait lang. Wala pa tayong podcast. Dito
Hi
na
guys,
sila.
welcome to our podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah,
This is
relatively-
already like this is your first collab na.
Practically. Oo.
TV podcast. But others out there na gusto nyo maka-collab.
I haven't thought of that, pero off the top of my head, Alex Calleja is brilliant.
Oh,
we had
yeah.
him on the show. Like,
Yeah,
a
he's
couple of
brilliant.
weeks
I love his mind. I love how he takes relative topics also and twists it into humorous situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
At nag-overtime kami ng 15 minutes
Oh,
sa kanya.
talaga?
Oo.
Kasi he's unstoppable.
He's unstoppable.
Pag bumibigyan ng cue cards, kaya niya yun.
Oo. Reunite niya yung tsaa dito sa opisina.
That is so true.
Alright, but then of course, apart from the collabs and all of that, this is also a new platform. Abby, I want to ask about you in particular kasi you have used your platform all the time to raise alopecia awareness, making all these stands, these advocacies, and I'm not quite sure if you've used this podcast yet to talk about yung mga awareness and advocacies mo, but I'm sure that somewhere down the road. I mean, let's talk about that muna, yung using your platform. How important is it? Knowing that you're going through certain things, you have experienced certain things, you know how it feels to be alone in certain things, that you're actually going out there and advocating for these issues.
Yeah, I think it's really all about authenticity. Kasi sometimes you don't even have to force na, okay, for this episode, we're gonna talk about alopecia awareness or self-esteem.
Nagpa-pop out siya.
Oo, bigla na lang in our topics, friendship, or kahit utang yung pinag-uusapan, or ano ba yung huli nating topic? Aging!
Yes.
Yung about, we were talking about how you should love yourself and embrace every season of your life. It's basically like, when we talk about alopecia awareness, it's really about accepting who you are and where you are in your life. So, with the other topics, parang natural na rin siya lumalabas. And for me, I take every opportunity rin talaga to speak. Kasi people won't know unless someone actually talks about these things. So, that's why alopecia awareness really means a lot to me. Because it opens room for understanding and compassion towards the community. And natutuwa rin ako because with G, she's also been supporting the advocacy for years. She would host our events.
Yeah.
She would always be there. Yung huling event, nag-ano siya ng mga sponsors for our
Ganun
thing.
naman sharing resources din eh.
Right, right.
Like a true friend, share sponsors.
Of course. Diba? Sharean mo ko ng sponsors mo.
I don't think bagay ate mga sponsors ko para sa iyo.
Kasi, but you don't just speak out about alopecia. You don't just inspire through speaking, but also through music, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any new songs coming out?
Yeah, I actually have a new song called Halauy. And medyo
Oh, I heard that.
naiintriga
from
yung
your
mga tao
post.
kasi
Yes.
yung line niya is haliparot.
Okay.
When people would hear it, parang scandalous. But kasi my music is modern kundi man inspired. And if you look back to that era, hindi lang naman siya love songs na passionate. Meron din siyang fun, flirty songs. Part nun is galaw-gaw, kunyari, ginagamit niya yung haliparot. So, with this song, it comes off as a fun, playful song, but it's actually about respect and not playing with fire na basically, ang story is, kung meron ng relationship yung tao, layuan mo na. Huwag ka nang
Haliparot.
oo. Pwede ko sabihin yung landi dito, pero huwag ka nang manlandi ng mga taong hindi na dapat pinapakialaman.
Wag haliparot.
Yes.
Wag maharot.
Wag
Remember we
maharot.
had one horoscope about that kay Master Hans. Sabi
Yeah.
niya about being maharot.
Ako ba yun?
Year of the Dog yata
Ay,
yun.
yung dog. Oh, thank God.
Sino
hindi
Year
ko
of the
naalala
Dog?
bigla.
Hindi pa dog.
Wala. So, walang haliparot sa atin.
Wala.
Huwag haliparot kundi malalagot.
Ayun, I love that.
Oh my
But
gosh.
you know what, G, I wanted to focus on you naman. Kasi you are known as Speedy G.
Yeah.
Right? I want you to make a demo sana.
Anong
But
oras na ba? Nakapagkape na ba tayo?
Kape. Yeah, kasi you have this
Pampagising.
rapid fire way of speaking.
Yeah,
diba?
yeah.
And it's such an effective, way of you getting people's attention talaga. The way you talk so fast about anything under the sun. Gusto ko yung i-demo para makita ng
Saan yan galing?
viewers.
Well, we were part of an improv group before.
Yeah.
And they were just asking us, ano ba yung pwede nyo i-showcase, ganyan. Tapos parang everyone's doing bits, whatever. Sabi ko, I can talk fast. Tapos yung ano namin, parang, how fast? Really fast.
Okay.
Speedy G, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, no.
Give a word. No, you give a word first. One word.
Give a word.
Radio.
Radio and...
Radio and coffee.
Okay.
Coffee. Okay. Ano bang sinutukan nila ako si Minsan pumapasok ko na di ba nakikita ko na kunwari minuha ng kape, tapos sabi ko hindi man talaga ako nagigising, di ba pupunta ko doon, natal ko kunwari, nakapag-shampoo ba ako, hindi ba nakapag-shampoo, tapos sabi ko na ba, nakunwari na dandruff, pa talaga yung nilabas ko, di ba ako nakunwari, yun.
Oh my
Alam mo,
Hindi pa ako
alam mo,
Hindi pa siya nakapagkape sa lagay na yan.
Alam mo.
Oh my gosh.
Hindi pa siya nagkakapag-
she would actually do
Did you
very
actually
well.
understand?
It's like, I guess, I heard 2 words, pwede na. No, pero pwede ka mag-aral ka naman yung mga auctioneer sa Texas. Yung mga cowboy hat.
Coin ko naman yan.
Oh. Like, that would be perfect. Grabe. How often do you do that? I mean, like, I know you're a host. I know that you're the life of the party, right? So,
Well,
how often?
actually, that's the misconception about me. When they hear that, they go like, siguro pag nagagalit ka, ang bilis-bilis mo magsalita. No, I'm just really quiet. I'm chill.
Really? So, parang iniipon mo.
mabilis.
So, pag
Minsan, she calls me a yapping chihuahua.
Minsan.
Okay.
So, pag pinapagalitan mo yung anak mo, hindi naman,
Hindi naman. More of like,
oras na, saka din naman naglaro.
oh, hindi naman. Pero more of like, pag napuput lang ako on the spot, the adrenaline kicks in.
Yeah.
And then that's how it works.
Yeah, we just
That
saw
was
it now. Yung
amazing, though.
adrenaline got kicked in on live
That's
TV.
amazing.
Oo, wow.
my.
Okay. Wait, saan na tayo?
Nawala.
Eh. But you know, speaking of music, you guys do all this content together. In fact, we have one that we're gonna play right now. One of them is to write parody jingles, and I think that you've done one recently na talagang it spoke to me.
It spoke to you.
Talaga. Sabi ko
Thought
nga
you
this should be the
nagkapogi.
Paulo del Rosario anthem.
So wait, we should roll it now. Okay, cut them off.
Hey, teach me magpapogi, ay. Ang lakas mo, what can you teach me magpapogi? You know why, gwapong-gwapo sa sarili. All you need is a little kagadlag.
Again, I when I heard it, I just said that this is totally not me kasi.
Ay, nako.
Kaya nakarelate ako kasi this is the opposite of what I am. You know, yung mga down to earth, mga humble.
Mga chill.
Buti
Chill
na lang
lang.
nandito
Can you see
kami.
the look on my face?
I know, I
Totally
can see.
disagreeing with what he's saying.
Oh, what?
Ano?
Quiet kaya ako.
Teach me how to pogi.
Yeah.
Gwapong-gwapo sa sarili. That is so you. Gwapo naman kasi talaga siya.
Dito because they disagree with you. You know, on the spot ako bigla. My gosh.
So our EP said baka we can do raw an on the spot jingle for me and Pao to the tune of Teach Me How to Pogi.
Teach me how to doggy naman talaga yung original.
Oo
Okay,
nga.
just to be clear.
Oo, pero
Okay.
wala tayong rights to that song eh. Dito na lang tayo sa Teach Me How to Pogi.
In other words, freestyle rap tayo.
Freestyle rap.
Freestyle
Oh my
rap.
God.
But that's what they used to do, Ann, right?
No!
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
really?
No, kasi remember when we had the show, me and Ryan Armamento,
Yeah.
we would have a rap every single day to close the show. But I didn't write that rap. He's the singer.
No, in other
he's
words,
the
kasi in
rapper.
other words, a hidden rapper si Ann.
Oh,
Hindi!
top community yan si Ann.
Oo.
Hardcore hip-hop yan.
Hardcore yan.
Oh my God, hindi pa ba matatapos tong segment na to?
Hindi,
Aren't we
go.
running out of time?
No, not yet apparently. May have My watch just told me that we
Gee,
are in a
help
loud
me!
environment.
Oh my God! Think of something.
Okay, so-
It's a chat GPT ko. Teka,
Wait,
open ko to.
mag-chat GPT ka. But then,
GPT.
in all seriousness, when you
Go.
start coming up with content like that and you have to come up with lyrics, how does that
Wait, may
conversation
lyrics
flow?
na ako eh. I thought you were
Ano?
gonna...
Oh my
go,
God.
Go, Abby.
Lala na siya,
Kasi
lala
yes.
na.
Go, Abby.
Can we play it?
Okay, we'll play the beat.
This is the most scared I've ever been on the show.
Okay,
Ako na mag-
Okay,
Okay, 5, 6.
Teach me magpa-morning, teach me magpa-morning. Teach me magpa-morning, teach me magpa-morning.
Feel na feel natin ang umaga natin with Ann and Paolo. Yun na.
Yeah!
Break it down!
Not for the Grammys, but you know, we tried.
Dapat sinabi mo
That was awesome!
Ganun pa yun eh.
And Paolo, and G, and Abby, kape sa umaga, wala pa rin energy si G, pero nakapag-speed talk na siya.
Oh my gosh! That was amazing!
Did not expect that. I am so happy right
Chill
now.
pa nga yun kasi nakita
Chill pa.
Teach me magpa-morning. Ganun pa eh. Medyo.
Oh, actually,
It's not excellent, guys. We're so sorry.
No.
Uy.
It's a workshop, but it'll get
Okay,
there.
okay,
It'll
we'll
get
get
there.
there. Thank
Grabe,
you.
no? Nagka-falling out na kayo niyan, ah. Pero yung connection nyo, ibang klase.
Yeah,
But
grabe.
for
Thank you.
what are your plans for future episodes of the podcast?
Oh, so many. We have yet to come up with our official stinger for the show. That's something
And the
that
jingle.
and
I
the
mean, if you
jingle.
did this on
Yeah.
the spot, ang dali lang yan para sa inyo.
Oo.
Oh, but I mean, like, we wanted to come out in phases. So
Okay.
that's one that's gonna come out. Host of new guests na
Yeah, we have
we're
guests for the next episode.
very, very
Surprise ba?
Can we,
Yeah,
the next one next week it's gonna be Gerald Napoles.
Ooh.
Who's gonna be
oh my
part
God,
of
that's
it.
gonna
Yeah.
be,
Ang
ano,
topic namin is yung
super
friend mong
funny yun.
sumakses.
Yung
Ano?
friend mong sumakses.
Ay, ang ganda.
Yeah. And then I saw you showed also in our trailer si Pancho Magno.
Yeah.
And he talks naman about fathering his kids.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
So we have a
Fantastic.
whole host of other stuff and I hope people can watch it.
Yeah. So we actually have two last questions before we let you go because
Yeah.
we're running out of time, unfortunately. And I know we always have a last question with you, but then I have one
Sige,
bonus
go.
one right after. No, ikaw muna.
Ako.
Yeah, ikaw muna.
Ako muna. Okay,
Oo.
so the show is called Beautiful Day. What makes your day beautiful? Let's start with G.
My son,
Oh.
yeah, when I wake up, sometimes fingers be like up my nose. Be
Oh,
like,
that's so
it's such a
cute.
beautiful morning.
Yeah.
But it wakes me up in a peppy mood, and that's something that I use as inspiration for my day.
How about you, Abby?
Beautiful day when I'm able to do the things that I love and make me happy. And part of that is the people around me and getting to work towards my dreams and just being alive. Parang sometimes at the end of the day, parang, Lord, thank you. I'm healthy. My
Yeah.
family is protected and safe. We're
Yeah.
all alive. That's a beautiful day for me.
Yeah.
that's
And
beautiful.
this last bonus question is what makes your friendship beautiful, Abby?
Ikaw muna!
Gusto ko yung,
Oo
gusto
nga,
ko
on
yung
the spot ako.
for me, I don't, off the top of my head, I'm thinking, I don't have to walk on eggshells. For me, I can be broken, I can be perky, you know, like I'm accepted. So, with this friendship, I'm very grateful na nakita niyo yung different faces ko. Yung, parati ko lang to sinasabi na we are the strongest women we know. And she knows the weakest. She knows when I was the strongest. And I think that's what makes it beautiful for me because I don't have to put up a front. Yeah.
Abby,
In
Abby?
relation to that, for me, it's the security that I have with you as a friend. Parang alam ko that no matter what happens, I have your back, you
Oh,
have
yeah.
mine. And yun nga, we've seen each other through the worst, the best
Yeah.
parts. Although mas marami pang best for sure
Uh-uh.
na mangyayari. But I'm secure that we good.
I got you, girl.
Oh, that's gonna make me
Fantastic.
cry.
Besties for life.
Till we're lolas.
Yeah.
Till we're lolas.
Teach me how to Lola.
The ladies of Say Wuht, ladies and gentlemen, Abby, Asistio and Gee Canlas, thank you so much for being
much.
here. Oh my goodness.
Fantastic. Oh, man. Right, so from there,